I don't know why I'm still not sleepy, but I feel like I have to do this. This certain combination of three elements leads exactly to death. Dehumanization, depopulation, transhumanism, whatever you call it, it equals us to die, our species to die in long term. And this is going to be another video that I'm really talking about stuff that you're probably not gonna understood, or probably think I'm probably talking gibberish. But I'm talking to the people who has the brain to process all this information. That matters. So the first element is veganism, or vegan, or just people chose to have a smarter diet, or a wiser diet, whatever you call it. This group of people tended to be living in the first world. A majority of them living in the first world. That's a fact. Because I'm experiencing developing world from time to time, because I'm living in China. China is the majority developing world, except the major metropolis, or whatever. Vegans, people who chose to have vegan diet, are smarter, but they tended to be this type of they tended to be selfish. They always wanted to have the best materialism for themselves. That's why they chose a better food. It's just an aspect of choosing the best possible resources, or best possible way of living. This matches a lot with people who owns a lot of money. People like this generally wanted to have the best thing, whatever it is, come to them. They're very materialism. The second element is vasectomy. Vasectomy. Whatever. It's just cutting your tubes. This is a physical hard way to not getting yourself kids. You might think it's a good thing to do, because you can have unlimited sex without being worried about getting anyone impregnated. But after all, life isn't all about having sex and all the joy. If everyone get an vasectomy, well, we're just gonna die off. If every year the people died more than the people get born, it's very dangerous thing. When the species die off, it's like a momentum. When you break the balance, it's hard to. It's science. You don't wanna walk around telling people to get vasectomy. And you might hating kids. You might not want to have kids at the moment, but it doesn't mean you don't want to have kids 10 years later. Because in those vegan people, it tended to be, it's like almost like every another day looking back is gonna make you cringe. What if you want to have kids 10 years later, and you're trying to, first thing first, you must have someone else to do this for you unless you can do the surgery yourself, because it does require surgery. It's technical. You need the money to pay people to do this, if you do want to pay people. And if the tube can connect it back again and regrow, and that's another thing. Is an uncertainty whether you can grow that back or not. And then when your balls are not active in producing sperms, what do you think? For years later, how active are those balls? They're probably dead, because you never need them, and they shrinks. I would think. It's definitely something you don't easily. It's not a choice you easily to make, because it's literally changing your body's physics. Then the third element leading to death is digital nomad. Why that's dangerous? Because when you're building your empire in the virtual world, instead, you stop doing things, achieving physical things in this living physical world. For example, let's make an example. Let's say we want to start a bicycle company making bicycles. Instead of doing that, you're just sitting in front of a laptop and tapping the keyboards every single day, building your websites, everything related to digital, including digital money. It's very dangerous. You're basically sitting there and getting digital money, and instead of making physical stuff, making physical products, you pay someone to do that. So it definitely is not gonna be small business people making that for you. It's definitely gonna be big companies, big brothers doing that for you. Let's say everyone becomes digital nomad. Thus, you don't gain the access. You don't gain the control of this physical world, because you're literally not doing anything physically. You're just tapping a keyboard and having this console to get yourself into this virtual, interacting with the virtual world. It's like this meta thing. You're turning yourself into a cyborg, a robot, a digital copy of yourself. That is very dangerous. And these three elements are what Bill Gates exactly wants. Bill Gates wants you to turn a vegan, wants you to become a vegan. Maybe you think that vegan is the best diet for you, but that only shows you how you don't understand with the rest of the world, because you're living in the first world. The real situation is, for the majority of the population in this world, they are dumb, stupid people. When you're talking veganism to them, they don't think of Thailand fruits, tropical trees, sweet and juicy. They don't think of that. What they think of instead is the cheapest and vegan label approved food ever. What is that? Well, synthetic food. It starts from GMO food, GMO wheat. It starts from that. It keeps going. Eventually it becomes synthetic food, because that's cheapest vegan label approved. Morally, we're not killing animals. You're killing yourself by eating synthetic food. That's exactly Bill Gates wants you to be. He wants you to cut your balls off. Basically, you're doing that, and you're physically not gonna reproduce. The third, he wants you to just sitting in front of your laptop all day, all year long, and just basically using money buy everything, literally buy everything in your life can buy with digital money. Thus, you you just basically sitting in your home every day, and you call that success to your life, I would doubt on that. These three elements living us eventually goes to instinct. The majority of people go instinct, and only left those Bill Gates type of ultra rich people living in this world enjoy all the rest of the goodness that we produce. That's their exact strategy, and that's what you are fail to see when you try to promote veganism. Yeah, sure, it's a better diet for your health, but it doesn't mean it's better diet for everyone else, because other people are physically and mentally different from you. They are literally different. They living in a shitty world, having shitty diets. From day one, they're born into the world. They're having far shittier standard than you have, who live in the first world. You don't have the physics to understand this situation unless you've been through the third world to fully understand this. Otherwise, you're not gonna get it. You think veganism is the best diet for you. Yes, for you, but not for everyone else. So when people promoting veganism in any type of, any little bit of chance that they get, that's annoying the heck out of people.